took a 1 or 2 minute sit. I'm gonna slow my pace down. I'm gonna walk up because that really killed me. I basically cut ahead of our whole bus and just trucked it up this hill. I have like 1 walking speed, and that's like fast. Like, it's hard for me to slow it down, and I gotta do that when I'm climbing up hills like this. I feel like they don't even need to check your green card or vaccination status for this climb, because like, if you have COVID, there ain't no damn way you were gonna make this climb. You can actually see smoke coming up over there, but apparently it's not warm enough to melt all the snow. Got myself a nice little double shot of espresso and a white wine. Can someone tell me, do Italians normally put sugar in their espresso? I got myself some prawns. I'll let you guys know how it is. It's quite good. Very good. Well, I'm gonna turn the camera off to save some battery, because I still got Vesuvius after this. I'll catch up with you guys after dinner. Lunch. Okay, well, I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not drink very much, and I may have just drank a little too much, because that glass of wine was like a bottle of wine. So as soon as I stood up, I felt it. But the Vesuvio Express bus is right here, so I'm gonna go check on prices and everything, and get my bus ticket. So I timed that just right to exit my meal, because the bus is just now leaving, so I just got my ticket. The bus round trip and entrance to Vesuvius is 25 euros. She told me cash only, but he had a card reader there, so I paid cash, and that meal was cash only too. So that has just devoured my cash. But I'm getting on the bus, so see you guys up at Vesuvius. This is all old destruction from the last time this erupted in, I think it was 44. Looking down at Naples from this train ride, it is kind of crazy, because I mean, I don't know at what point Naples ends and other cities or towns begin, but it's just never ending, and I didn't realize it was as big as it is, because because I felt like I walked around a large portion of it, but I walked around a tiny fragment. But it just seems crazy to me that there's so much snow on the top of an active volcano. I mean, I know it's pretty high up, but I just wouldn't have expected that on an active volcano. I would have thought enough fumes or whatever were underneath the ground to keep it warm enough to melt the snow. Okay, so we have arrived up at the point of Vesuvius. He's giving us about 2 hours to walk around the crater, because I think that's pretty much all you can do when you get up here. I gotta go scan my ticket in, which was included in the pass, and I will talk a little bit more once I get through the entrance gate. I'm in, and I'm actually starting the now I'm starting the trek around. Oh, look at the puppy dog. I think I've been talking for about 5 minutes, and none of it was recorded because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to repeat some of what I just said. If you come here and you think like I was thinking before I came, that the Vesuvius Express is not really worth it and that you will just hike the whole thing, no, absolutely no. Get the Vesuvius Express, because it is a hike, and the bus ride was probably about 40-45 minutes, and I am really out of shape. That's why I'm breathing so hard, but I'm all good. And it's about 45 minutes up. That was not because of traffic. It just took 45 minutes to drive up here. And if you rent your own car or you're driving yourself, I'm gonna have to sit down and take a break for a bit. But if you're driving yourself, you actually end up having to park quite a bit farther down, and you still have to hike quite a bit. I'm gonna sit down here and rest for a little bit. It is absolutely beautiful up here. And even when you get dropped off where they do, it's a hike. I mean, it's very, very, very steep once you get up this high. I am not all the way up, but I want to show you guys some of the view from up here. It really is beautiful. I took a 1 or 2 minute sit. I'm gonna slow my pace down. I'm gonna walk up because that really killed me. I basically cut ahead of our whole bus and just trucked it up this hill. I have like 1 walking speed, and that's like fast. Like, it's hard for me to slow it down, and I gotta do that when I'm climbing up hills like this. I cannot recommend this stop enough, just for the views. And I haven't even gotten up to the crater yet. When I was on the bus, the dude that sat next to me asked, "Where are you from?" And I said, "U.S." And he was like, "Oh, you look Scandinavian." I was like, I will take that as a compliment, because I try really hard to not associate myself as an American. He just laughed. Wow. I'm not a mountain climber or anything. It's something I look to maybe do in the future as I get more and more in shape. But I can kind of see the appeal when it comes to the view, and probably the sense of accomplishment you get after the climb. So I'm gonna keep, I twisted my fucking ankle. As this is my first ever real mountain climb, I didn't realize how much looking down at the ground in front of you it is, and not at the scenery around. But it is worth it. And I really can't believe some of the people who are hiking up here, because some of them are, without a doubt, 15, 20 years older than I am. I commend these people, and I hope I can do this more effortlessly in the near future. I ran into a nice lady back there I was talking with from Germany, and I commented to her how everybody I've encountered that like is speaking a foreign language either here or in Greece was always either German or Dutch. So I don't know if those are the only European countries that really vacation and travel a lot or what. Whew, this is tiring. I'm not quite at the top, but I've arrived at a little resting overlook where they serve cappuccino and stuff. I'm not getting a cafe maybe before I go down, but I have to sit down for a little bit. I feel like they don't even need to check your green card or vaccination status for this climb, because like, if you have COVID, there ain't no damn way you were gonna make this climb. I had to sit down there for a bit and let my heart stop pounding against my chest. So I've gotten to the crater and I'm about to view it for the first time. This is officially the first volcano I've climbed, the first mountain I've climbed. And I lived on Hawaii for almost a year and I didn't even get to see a volcano. My mom makes fun of me for that all the time. Wow. Well, I'm gonna continue up because there's a little bit more you can climb and you can walk around the crater. You can actually see smoke coming up over there. But apparently it's not warm enough to melt all the snow. It truly is beautiful up here. I just wish I wasn't so out of shape. I have made it to what seems like the highest point they let you climb. You can walk around the crater a bit, but this seems to be about all the higher it goes. So I think I can now say I've officially climbed to the top. I was incorrect. You can go higher. And as I don't plan to ever come back here again, I gotta go all the way. And this is the other side of Mount Vesuvius. I assume Pompeii is up over here. If I were to keep walking a little farther, tomorrow I'm going to be heading even farther in that direction to Salerno. And in about 5 or 6 days, we'll be over in that direction, over at Sorrento, for a few days. I'm definitely happy I did this, but it's made me realize how really out of shape I am. Like, I don't necessarily look like it, but like, I'm very out of shape. I had already set a goal for myself to lose 30 pounds this summer, and I think this is a good start. But this is cemented in that I really do need to do that. Because I do see a lot of people doing this that are quite a bit older than me, and they don't necessarily seem to be struggling. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But it is beautiful and definitely worth it. I'm almost at the end of the turnaround point. I'm almost starting to walk back down. I completely killed my storage space while I was talking in the last video, and right after that, taking my very last photo that I could fit on my card, I killed the battery. So I'm now plugged in, so I don't have my mic in, and had to delete some stuff off my phone so I could record a little bit more. I just talked to the nice German lady I talked to earlier's husband, and he was also really nice, no surprise. But I was like, yeah, I talked to your wife down there. He's like, not my wife, my Sherpa. She's carrying all my things. And I just laughed. And I was like, so that's why you got up here way before her. He's like, yep. I came into this expecting a pretty easy hike, like more of a gradual slope than it is. It gets relatively steep at points, and it definitely beats you down a bit if you're not active like I am not. Still super glad I did it. Highly recommend it. But if you're like your typical American who does not do jack and just sits on the couch and watches TV all day, it's gonna be rough for you, but it is worth it. Well, here's another reason I'm glad I just started walking whichever way I wanted to walk. Yet again, I proved that I'm a complete idiot, and I had to change the dates on some of my trip because of the car rental. And when I did that, I had to change this hotel, but most of them I was able to just change the dates on. But I couldn't change the dates on this hotel, so I had to book another one, and I did not change the pin on my map. So now I have to walk another 10 minutes back the direction I just came to the actual hotel that I booked. So I apologize to the person I booked it from, but I'll be there shortly. Well, I've arrived here at my guest house, the proper one, but no one's answering the buzzer. And they haven't responded to my emails. I've been emailing them a couple times since this morning to let them know when I would be in. So, I don't know. Okay, so I just effed up real bad. My dumb ass can't read days of the week. And I saw that Alamo Car Rental was open until noon, and then they closed again and then reopened at 2 till 6. That is true Monday through Friday. Saturday they close at 1. It is 2:30. Sunday they are closed. I don't know what I am going to do.